The American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. The next greatest generation is now.
A pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Tucker Field here in Cumberland, Rhode Island. Another edition of ECFL football as the Rhode Island Raptors taking on the New England Black Panthers. Matt Ellis alongside Tim Yeen. Logan Reed will join us as well as the Raptors will get the ball to start this first quarter of action. Raptors in the purple with the gray trim. New England Black Panthers in the black with purple trim. And Tim, beautiful weather for football here on a Saturday, 5th of August. And, you know, it's 81 degrees, but a nice little breeze.
Oh, yeah, it's certainly perfect football weather. Nearing that NFL preseason, you know, getting prepared with training camp and, you know, a semi-professional football game before all the preseason action starts. Both teams 3-2, a little bit above the middle of the pack win here. We'll get either team the Rampage or the New England Black Panthers with their 4th win, and Raptors. Correction. Yeah.
You're in lacrosse season, buddy. You're thinking Rampage. Rhode Island Rampage is an indoor lacrosse team that we broadcast as well.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit confusion there, but thank you, Matt, for the recovery.
Now, 1st and 10 here for the Raptors as they will get things started. And that's single back formation. And ECFL timing rules a little bit different. Our clock is going to be way off pace. We certainly know that one is a good handoff here, and a run all the way down on the far side of the field is going to take that ball down around about the 40-yard line. And one referee is standing at the 40, so it looks like it might have been about a 20-yard run. And it's going to set up another 1st and 10 from that 40.
Yeah, starting off with a really strong run play there. Running back finds the hole, gets a huge gain, 1st down, and in the age of where the running back usually during NFL getting a lot less paid than other skill positions. Rhode Island really strong in the run game, especially when you see it on a high school level. Just a really good run right there.
There's been a lot of dispute about that. Here's another run play, and that's a bus-like maneuver as they go inside for a pickup of about 5. And so far, to get things started, it looks like Joe Foley has this offense clicking.
A lot more of a shorter gain, but still a powerful run you see there. Defense just clamps it up, but good run to get a little bit extra yardage, setting up a 2nd and mid.
So 2nd and 5 here for the Raptors offense. Rhode Island Raptors, one of those teams in the new Coast Division here in the ECFL. A couple of teams that came over from the NEFL into the ECFL this year. And here's a handoff. And they'll gain back to about the line of scrimmage on the play. And it's the 55 of Tyler Medeiros trying to punch that one through. Offensive lineman on a little bit of a push play.
Now you see 3rd down. Feel like this might be the first pass of the game, but then again, looking at heavy run, a 3rd and about 5, 3rd and 5 exactly, and wouldn't be surprised to see another run here.
3rd and 5. As they will hand that one off, good enough for a 1st down, rumbling and bumbling through. That was the 8. Or check that, my apologies. It's the 21 of Anthony Albas. And these Rhode Island Raptors jerseys, while they are nice and purple, the gray numbers out in the distance, a little bit hard to see.
Yeah, from a broadcast perspective.
Right.
Would have been perfect if it were just white numbering. The purple looks good. The gray, not really if you're a broadcaster.
Yeah, or if you had white jerseys with purple numbers, yeah. Or purple and the white numbers like Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, would be perfect. There they go. Pitch in the backfield, getting a spot end around and a lot of room to maneuver all the way down to the 20 into the red zone in a 1st and 10.
Pitch play working wonders for the Raptors. Good blocking in. Loads of yardage. And getting them, I believe, either inside the red zone or very close to it.
Just very close. They're going to call him down at the 22-yard line. So another huge run from that Raptors backfield.
And that's in one drive, 3 really good runs there by the Raptors. You really have to expect they'll be playing against that weakness at the line and that rush defense.
Give or take about 5 minutes gone by here in the first quarter as Foley checks the signals. We'll take the snap, another handoff in the backfield. They'll push this one through, gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. We'll get them into the red zone. Sets up a second and we'll call it 6.
Raptors really committed on the run so far this opening drive.
And we've seen that a lot in the ECFL throughout. This is our second year broadcasting here in the ECFL, and it's something that we've seen a lot out of teams. The Southern New England Admirals have one heck of a passing attack offense, and they will burn you in a second. But from other teams, yeah, we've seen this as a run-heavy league. Either that or bubble screen passes. There's a shot again up the middle, gaining about 4 on the play. I'm going to take it down to the 15-yard line. It's going to set up third down, and we'll call it 3. And he can pick up a first down at the 11/12-yard line. But I think the Raptors here are trying to sniff end zone.
Yeah, running this entire drive. Another one this time going to the inside, trying to blast through somehow a line, trying to make a hole for the running back. Seeing if they can shake it up. It's third and short. Obviously, in my position, they would, if I were in their position, I would continue running the ball, continuing to seek any weaknesses in the line.
So Foley and the Raptors here on third down. And they're going to go again, single backfield. He signals out to his receivers on the corner. Oh, false start. The wide receiver jumped. And a false start will push him back 5 yards. And they went from 3rd and 3 to what's going to be about a 3rd and 8 now.
Wide receiver on outside, just a little bit too eager right there, trying to get the early jump out of that defensive back. Instead, he takes a jump of his own, and that'll set up a third down and about 8.
So now from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8. And split. A little bit of a pistol formation in the backfield. We'll see if we see a bubble screen here. Batted right down at the line of scrimmage. We'll stop the play in 4th down.
First pass of the drive, first pass of the game. Batted down, incomplete. Defense was back, read it, and was quick in his reaction to knock it right down.
I think they're going to try for a very long field goal attempt. Ball is currently sitting at the 15-yard line. Snap and hold is going to come about the 26. This is going to be about a 36-yard attempt. And the kick is good. +3 for the Raptors as they get the first points on the board and lead over the New England Black Panthers 3-0. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching ECFL football on Fans Only Sports Network.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Back here at Tucker Field in Cumberland, Rhode Island. And 7.5 left to go here in the first quarter. 3-0. Rhode Island Raptors over the New England Black Panthers. Just a run-heavy offense. One pass play that did not work in the Raptors' favor, but a 36-yard field goal found them up on the Panthers 3-0 in this pivotal game. 3-2 teams tied right now for third in the Coast Division. A win with whatever results shake down could potentially have this thing seeing one of these sides second or even tied for first, as we welcome Logan Reed in the broadcast. And Logan, when you got this late in the season, about a week left to go, two teams tied in a playoff position, trying to find their way up higher, your mentality starts to change a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, every play counts. That was a nice drive there by the Raptors, going down the field, putting 3 up to start the game. You expect a fun one here. Expect a back-and-forth battle. Like you said, 3-2 teams, and they're going to, put it all on the line here, really.
So we'll see the New England Black Panthers for the first time on offense since spring season. In fact, as we had the Black Panthers a couple of times during spring season ball. Now we'll see what they do here in the summer in the real league. It's like that was like your preseason. Now it's like, let's go. Now it's game time. Now it's like real time.
Absolutely.
So we'll see what we've got. And it looks like they're going to line up Cecil Vela at quarterback today for the Panthers.
Personnel changes on defense here.
Yeah, I almost got cut too many men on the field. Villa hands that one off. Bunch right at the line of scrimmage. Goes nowhere on the run attempt there from the 28 of Chris David.
Yeah, it's a good run stop there by that Raptors defense. Panthers coming out in pass pro early with the fullback in the backfield. See if they set up run heavy again this time.
Now 2nd and 10. Nowhere going on first down. Ball is at the 25-yard line. Split backfield for Villa.
Yeah, same look as last time with the 2-by-1 set.
They hand that off one to Brian Shippey. Brian Shippey, nowhere to go as well. In fact, actually lost a yard on the play, and it's going to set 3rd and 11.
Raptors forcing this Panthers team to pass early on in this game. Like to see it.
So now you're way off schedule here, having lost a yard on the play. A 3rd and 11 now.
Same look here. 2-by-1 set on the right. Pass pro in the backfield. Yeah, one high safety from this Raptors defense. Let's see what they do here. Oh.
Big ups and big knockdown as well, intended for Nazir Smith. And Smith does not get that one as he collided with a couple of players back in the Raptors secondary.
Looks like they're going to punt here for the Panthers.
4th and 11, I think. 4th and 11, so. And you kind of don't have an option there, is because it's gone south for you. -1 yard on the drive for the Panthers.
Bobbles the snap. And then just
Gonna be caught by the up man. big man running inside to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Raptors on a huge collection by Josh Johnson, the utility player for the Raptors.
Yeah, it's awesome to see. Big guy like that, showing some athleticism. His bench loves it. You can see the excitement. Raptors in full control of this game right now.
I don't know if he loves it, though. He's shaking his head going, what the heck was that, man? Joe Foley and the Raptors offense will go back to work up 3-0 here with about 3 left to go, give or take, in this first. It was a 34 of Jose Escalante was one of the players walking out of the field shaking his head going, what in the world was that?
Inside zone run there for the Raptors. Nice little gain.
Some of the special teams guys are just kind of like, what just happened?
Yeah, that's a treat. You get to see that happen every once in a while.
Adrian Tarbox over there as well, the number 8, joking around with some of his teammates. And, yeah, I think everybody is kind of shaking their heads. So here we go, 2nd down. And we'll call it 6. They gained 3 on the play and a little end around here.
This time they go with the outside zone. Differs from the inside zone. They were running a few plays.
And crushed out of bounds just barely was Anthony Alves. And we've seen Alves the 2nd run of the day already. That one went for not much yardage, maybe half a yard, and a 3rd down.
About 6-ish.
Yeah, we'll give it 6. We gave it 6
Closer
on the
to 7.
We gave it 6 on the last play, and
Yeah.
he kind of like went nowhere. So we're just gonna call it 3rd and 6. They're taking a long time in the huddle this time. Longest huddle we've seen all day from the Raptors. Foley gets set now in that kind of slot pistol formation.
11 personnel here for the Raptors, going more pass heavy. Let's see what they do here.
Passed on 3rd down last time, and it was batted down right at the line of scrimmage. This one's going to be a big pickup. First down and then some. Is he in? He's going to say just out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Huge run for a 1st and goal.
There's a flag on the field, though. There's 2 flags.
Oh, there's 2, and they are in the backfield.
Looks like this one's coming back, possibly.
This is going to be holding on the offense. I think there might be a chop block in there as well, too. So Josh Johnson, who we mentioned on that punt recovery, he's out there trying to plead a case. And we're going to get the signal from the officials here.
Multiple fouls by both teams. Holding in the offense. And sportsmanlike conduct on the offense. Sportsmanlike conduct on the defense as well.
So they're going to offset the dead ball fouls, the unsportsmanlike conduct. They'll assess the holding. That's going to push them back, and it's going to be 4th down and super long.
Do they have a kicker that can boot it that long? I'm not sure.
That's going to be
quite the...
This ball is going to end up coming from...
Or they can punt.
From the 15 back 10 yards. So the ball is going to get put at the 25-yard line, 26-yard line.
Just about. Yeah, that's about the 26.
And this is going to be This is going to be 4th down and about 14-15. And I don't think you're going to hit from the 26. That's going to be about that is about a 36-yard field goal, which they hit last time.
Defense is playing super shallow. Yet press coverage across the board. One high safety. Let's see if they'll take advantage of the top. Usually on a 4th and long like this, or 3rd and long, you'd see them play a little further back.
So Foley and the Raptors on 4th down and 15.
I think they're calling it 3rd down.
Oh, they did call 3rd down.
Yeah.
Unless they didn't. Up high in the air, and that one is incomplete. I thought that I saw the referee signal 4th down.
Yeah,
and there's a holding on the offense, so they'll replay the down, and I know they'll decline it.
Yeah, then that will make it 4th down if they decline it. Because that's what it says. It's still signaling 3rd down.
Yeah, it's still signaling 3rd on the marker. Now it's 4th down. Okay.
Yeah, so the last play was 3rd down.
So they even with the offset of the penalties and the holding call, they still reset the down. So they replayed 3rd down. No, now they're going to say they're going to replay 3rd down. They are going to accept the penalty.
A lot of confusion early on in the game. A lot of laundry flying around.
So they're going to push him back another 10 yards. Oof. This is going to go from the 26 back to the 36 now. And now you're looking at 3rd and about 20.
Wow.
3rd and about 25, actually. And they're just saying, they're already starting to call for defense on the sideline to get together. I think they know that barring something bizarre, they might be out of this one.
Here we go. Here, now the defense is playing a little deeper. Yeah, that would explain the last play why the defense was playing so shallow.
So here's Foley.
Checking his wrist coach at the pre-snap.
Bubble screen on the outside. They get that one to Tyler Hazard. Hazard nowhere to go. Maybe gains a yard on the play. That will finally actually take us to 4th down. And some of the Raptors fans are not exactly pleased with the personnel calls.
Yeah, a lot of frustration over here over personnel. You know, are they going for a field goal?
This is going to be a 51-yard field goal attempt.
He does not have.
Not going to be even close. Do we get a Georgia?
It's like the Iron Bowl.
This is the Iron Bowl. This is Auburn, Alabama.
Chris Davis.
He's going to get only as far as the 20-yard line and out of bounds.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. I thought we've seen
Davis, Auburn now.
Yeah, well, he has the best one. Georgia has a run back, too, that happened last season that was not as phenomenal as what Chris Davis did in the Iron Bowl game.
Yeah.
The Auburn-Alabama game. But, yeah, I'm looking at that going like, okay.
It's always nice to see Nick Saban get sent home with a loss. Always nice.
Referees are pointing out some things on the field, and for all intent and purpose to where we stand, we should be super duper close to the end of the first quarter. The official timing in ECFL is always from the field, so we're entirely guesstimating up here as to what the quarter is, but we should be about close to the end of the first quarter or so. Via and the Panthers will get one more opportunity here in the first to try to see if they can get something on the board in a 3-0 game.
See if they can get some movement here on offense. Didn't really get much of that last possession. See if they can get something going, tie this game up at 3, or maybe even take the lead here.
Hand off in the backfield is Chris David, and he will get about 2 on the play. It's going to set a second down and about 8, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Nope.
Nope, that's called a timeout.
They called timeout. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Interesting.
We'll take the timeout as well. Anyway, you're watching ECFL football on Fans Only Sports Network.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
They are short timeouts there. Back here at Tucker Field, and we are expecting to see the end of the first quarter as well, too. Villa goes for a pass, caught, trying to get yards after the catch, and enough for a first down.
I like the play design there out of that Panthers offense. So what you had was they started out in that pass pro formation, and then the running back to the left of the quarterback goes out to the flat, and then you have slant, and then you have flat on the left side. So you have that slant over the middle and the flat. And that motion out to the left side is going to kind of shift that linebacker out of that slant area so you can open up the middle of the field.
Timeout called again by the Panthers. Jonathan Escalera, the running back, out of the backfield. Panthers got first down on the play. That's 2 timeouts in back-to-back in the first quarter.
Interesting.
On offense, and you're only trailing 3-0. That is a very weird call.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's the same pass pro look. They're just doing different variations of it. And then a 2-by-1 set by these receivers.
So here goes Villa again.
Yep, and then they're going to motion out this running back. Let's see if they do the same thing. Nope, just going to hand off.
Hand off inside is Chris David, and David got spun around, only gains about 2 yards on the play.
One of the more impressive 2-yard runs I've seen. I like the spin move, and he kind of made something out of nothing there.
Sets a 2nd and 8. All the referees have looked at their watches like twice, and now the side judge referee is going to whistle, and I think that's finally going to be our signal for the end of the first quarter of play. That is as they raise the ball, so we've gotten through 1 quarter of play. Bizarre situation of 2 timeouts in a row being called by the Raptors. It's 3-0 after 1. Back here at Tucker Field as we go second quarter of action. And a 2nd and 8 from the 34-yard line.
Motioning out 24 again.
Via play action fake. Got stuck in the backfield.
That might be
He's
a
going to
flag,
get
though.
hauled down. They wants the flag. Will not.
You got taken down by the back.
I think they are.
That's close. That looks like that should be, especially if this was NFL rules, that would 100% be roughing the passer.
No.
No call. Interesting.
So a loss of 9 on the play.
Does not look like the Raptors are playing man coverage on defense. Every time they shift that running back out of the backfield, that middle linebacker's not moving at all. So that could be causing some confusion there on offense. Let's see if they keep doing that.
The loss of 9 on the play. They motioned Chris David.
This time nobody to the left of the quarterback. Chris David to the right. It's a 2 by... Yeah.
That's the 24 of Brian Shippey to the right. David's way out in the flat.
Got 2
Via up through the middle, and that pass is broken up, intended there for the 14 of Jonathan Escalera.
Yeah, go in the slant route on the left side of the screen there.
And we've seen twice Escalera try to come out of the backfield on that sort of like bubble screen play, and hit both times. No look, no good. This one looks like we're going to get a 4th down, and of course with the 4th and super long, we're going to get a punt here. So it's the 54 of Evan Boudelet.
Oh, he muffed it.
That's not us. That's not us. We can't. And that's caught. Chance for a run back. One more to beat. Touchdown for the Raptors.
Huge right there.
Nazir Smith. And I want to see who the second player was that was with Smith, who's getting mobbed right now from his teammates. And I think that might have been, it's the 2. Sorry, check that. Let me get my roster right. It's the 2 of Bryant Torres.
Yep.
And Curtis Jones, the 5, were the players that hit pay dirt on that run back. And 9 for the Raptors now as they look here to pick up point number 10 on the PAT.
Let's see if each of these teams get the passing game going a little more. I'm not sure if there's been a completed pass on either side. I don't know. Has there?
Have not had one true completed pass in this game, as that's going to be up and good for a 10-0 lead. Just 2 minutes here into this second quarter.
Let's see if the Panthers come out here with some urgency now.
ECFL action on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by My Custom Swag, Life Raft Insurance Company, Riddle, Zenith, and Game On Mouth Guards. I'll be back at Veterans Memorial Stadium next weekend. Southern New England Admirals on the road this weekend, back home next weekend as they take on the Marlboro Shamrocks. In that game, always a vicious battle between the two sides, as the Shamrocks will look to try to upset the apple cart. They lost in the Super Bowl last year to the Admirals, and a chance this year on the final game of the regular season to try to knock the Admirals off before the playoffs.
Did they play the Shamrocks earlier this season? I thought they did.
I think they did on the road, maybe first game of the season. But a chance for them to play them at home on the final game of the regular season, as this one's going to be a line drive kick, will get its way into the end zone, and a touchback for the Raptors. I'll put the New England Black Panthers at the 25-yard line. And a 1st and 10 for an offense that has struggled to produce anything. I think they are still negative yardage or maybe level up on yardage.
Yeah, they got to do something different here. They got to give different looks pre-snap. They got to diversify their play calls. They're very predictable right now on offense. Definitely got to switch some things up. Maybe go back to the chalkboard.
We'll see what Villa and the Panthers offense have here on this 3rd drive of the game. Not seen them across midfield yet. Play action fake. Villa tries to go up in the air. That one is going to be off the fingertips. It was actually caught by the 24 of Brian Shippey, but out of bounds.
Yeah, a slant route over the middle. That looked pretty open there. But, I mean, I respect it, going for that kind of out and up. Looked like he started off as a flat, but it looked like he just kind of threw it with anticipation and let him upfield. I don't have a problem with that at all. Stay aggressive. Why not? You're down 10-0.
Well, 2nd down and 10 from the 25. A lot better weather than last week for us.
Yeah, I would say so.
And we're in a press box this time.
Yeah, that's also true.
Logan and I got drenched in the downpour that caused the 4th quarter of the Southern New England Admirals game last weekend to get abandoned. The monsoon.
Open again.
Villa tries to go down this time. That one's short and incomplete as he was intended for the 21 of Hunter Farrar.
Might be some miscommunication there as he thought Farrar would have kind of cut a little earlier instead of kind of rounding out at the end of his route there.
That was the 18 of Kyle Meklicek, who was the closest Raptors player to it and may possibly almost have had an opportunity for an interception there. And now the Raptors here on 3rd down, shading back a little bit. So they're certainly covering for...
Giving some cushion here.
Yeah, covering for that throw to be taken again on a 3rd and 10. So 3rd and 10 for Villa. Scrambled out of the pocket.
Oh, he's got him wide open.
Villa's going to have to go for a run here. Villa's going to get to the sticks. Yes, and a 1st down.
Oof.
What an insane play there.
A lot going on.
Cecil Villa. 11-yard pickup and a 1st down for the Panthers. And wow.
Yeah. I mean, there was a guy alone, like 20 yards downfield. I mean, it was going to be a tough throw on the run and extend that play. But, I mean, he had him. He had a generous give up there by the Raptors defense.
They protected a little too far back. Left the running lanes wide open. Roughly, give or take, about 10 minutes left to go here in the first half, and a 10-0 scoreline for the Raptors over this New England Black Panthers side, and a fresh set of downs at 1st and 10. Villa looking left, looking right, and he'll get hauled down. 2nd sack of the game for the Raptors, and that looked to be a 21. Was that the 21? No. They have Anthony Alves in on defense and not listed in a defensive position? We'll see. A lot of these players in the ECFL will play both sides of the ball. So it wouldn't be surprising to see that. And I do not see. Oh, there is Alvis on the sideline. So it's not him. So we'll see if we can figure out who that might have been that got the stop for the Raptors. We were talking about this earlier. The purple jerseys, gray numbers, a little bit hard for broadcast perspective from when they're out deep on the field to be able to see what the numbers are.
So he got some room there. He's going to get the first.
First down and then some. And a good pickup. The end around run, as you were talking about, it's the 5 of Nazir Smith. So a 1st and 10 for the Panthers, and that's 2 first downs on the drive. First drive that we've seen them have more than 1 first down, and that puts them just barely at midfield. So they've erased their negative yardage here on this 3rd drive of the game to now a positive side set and 2 yards away from crossing midfield for the first time in the game. So Villa and David in the backfield. Motion play action fake. Flicked that one to the out, and they got caught up at the line of scrimmage, and somehow Chris David works 5 out of it.
Yeah, that was a good play there. Yeah, they just did basically the same thing they did the last play, pre-snap by motion, not right receiver there, but instead they're going to fake it, have that little pitch out right to David. It's a good play. Nice play design, keeping the defense on their toes.
Cross midfield for the first time today. 2nd and 6 from the 46. About halfway gone by here in the second quarter. If you tuned in late, Panthers called 2 timeouts awkwardly right at the end of the first quarter. So they have 1 timeout remaining here as they continue to push on this drive and down 10.
Yeah, that will most likely come back to bite them. Pass pro here again, coming back to that look that they had the first few drives of the game.
2 in the backfield as they hand that one off, and Shippey.
The ball came out, did it? No, didn't. That was a helmet.
Still moving around. Will gain about 2 on the play. And it's going to set 3rd down and about 3. And yeah, it was Brian Shippey's helmet that came off as he was running. So therefore, he's out for a play. This modified NCAA rules system that the ECFL plays. And that's one of the ones from the NCAA rule book. About 3 weeks from college football season.
Should be a good one, too. A lot of young quarterback talent.
A lot of shakeup in college football last night.
Yeah.
The Pac-12 maybe RIP.
It's dead. It is dead. Oh, he's going to take it himself here. He's got some room.
Villa across the sticks will pick up the first down.
Looked like if number 6 kind of sealed off that block there, would have way more room to go. But, you know, he got the first down, so that's all that matters.
So 3rd straight first down of this drive. And I think the Panthers may have heard you because they went back to the drawing board. They went back to the drawing board after the last 2 drives and came out with something entirely different this drive around. And whatever it is, it's actually clicked in and worked so far.
Yeah.
Best drive that we've seen all day.
I'm interested to see how the play calling works. I mean, I don't see any headsets on these coaches. I don't really see much
It's all signals and armbands. Yeah. It's old school style.
Old school style. I like it.
So here's Cecil Villa. Single man in the backfield. They'll snap this one. Villa looks.
Oh, he's
goes
got
up
him.
to throw it. Got it. Pulled it down.
Yep.
Yes, caught by Jared Costa.
It's big.
A huge first down. They'll spot the ball at the 21-yard line, and a 1st and 10 for the Panthers, and tapping on the red zone. First completed pass play we've seen in earnest for hard yardage from either side. They're going to go to that same set again.
Hell, yeah, 2-by-1.
They've got Costa again right on the sideline. Via's going to go the other way. Flips that one up, and it's the 5 of Nazir Smith. Still churning. And they'll whistle the play at about the 15, 16-yard line, and a 2nd down and 5. Or 2nd and 6. Timeout. Referee called timeout. Oh, and there's a
injury.
There's a Raptors player and a little bit of a
Panthers player just went off the field limping.
Yeah. There was a Panthers player who went off of the field. Raptors are going to call their first timeout of the half. We'll take the timeout as well. You're watching ECFL football on Fans Only Sports Network.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned.
Quick timeouts, as always, bring us back here to Tucker Field in Cumberland, Rhode Island, and a 10-0 scoreline as the Rhode Island Raptors lead over the New England Black Panthers, 2 teams at 3-2 in the Coastal Division, with just about a week left in the ECFL regular season.
Another design screen. Oh, with the
Via
got him.
Space touchdown.
And that's exactly what they needed to do. They needed to go down the field and put 7 on and have an answer for this Raptors team. That was a great drive. They really changed stuff up. They even got the passing game going a little bit on those last few plays. All around, really good drive there from that offensive.
Jonathan Escalera out of the backfield gets that one and puts points on the board for the Black Panthers and a chance for them to bring this one within 3 if they can hit the extra point.
They faked that screen on the right, the screen that they did a few plays ago, and they opened up the middle of the field for that slant route.
54 of Evan Boudelet for the PAT. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we'll make it 10-7 with roughly about 4 to play here in the first half. We'll take a quick commercial break. Watching ECFL football on Fans Only Sports Network.
Accidents happen, but they don't have to be the cause of financial hardship. Even with health insurance, an accident can result in major medical bills. Let's say you were playing football and an aggressive tackle broke your leg. An ambulance takes you to the emergency room where you were given care, but now you have 3 months of physical therapy before you're back on your feet. Your health insurance will cover a lot of your costs, but you will be required to pay your out-of-pocket maximum. The average out-of-pocket maximum in the U.S. is around $4,000. But you had planned for the unexpected. You signed up for LifeRaft's Accident Supplement Insurance, which reimburses medical expenses related to an accident. Your costs were reimbursed up to $5,000, covering 100% of your out-of-pocket expenses. Now you can focus on your recovery without worrying about how to pay for it. LifeRaft's affordable, simple to use, and flexible products start at only $5 a month. and ensure you and your family are protected when you need it most. Visit
10-7 as the Raptors lead over the New England Black Panthers. Roughly about 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. And Boudelette will set to kick this one away. Long spiraling kick will be caught with a lot of space.
Oh, he's got room.
He's got more space and will get hauled down at about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 in very good position for the Raptors after a massive run back. And they're going to say 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. But what an absolute missile of a run.
You can tell as a smaller framed guy, man, shifty, fast. Wow, that was a really good run back.
It's the 0 of Jacob Gibbons and the 2 of Bryant Torres blocking for Gibbons that was able to get that run back all the way to the 28-yard line and sets up that 1st and 10. So plenty of plays here for Foley and the Raptors offense to go to work with 2 left to go here in the first half.
Ooh, he was his own guy.
And he's going to get caught up in the backfield and somehow snakes a 3 or 4 yard gain out of that was June Finney. Vinny got caught and somehow, some way ends up +4 on that play. There we go. Pistol formation backfield again for Foley. And they'll send this one up the middle, dancing with space. No laundry on the field. And a touchdown for the Raptors.
It's great blocking, opening up that running lane for him.
Anthony Alves will send the Raptors to the half. Feeling pretty good. 16-7 and a chance to make it 17.
Oh, he blocked it. You gonna return out of it? No.
Everyone will bounce around on the field. Nothing returned as it'll get stopped at the 20-yard line. And 16-7 is where we will stand. Inside of 2 left to play here. In this second quarter. Take a quick 15-second break. You're watching ECFL on Fans Only Sports Network.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Back here at Tucker Field, as we tick down on the final moment to go here in this first half. Minus that last drive it was essentially a first half that was all Raptors minus one Panthers drive. Raptors will kick away here. Panthers will have about a minute to try to see if they can make an insane game out of this thing. They're going to have to move super quick with just one timeout. Not expecting to see the Raptors pull something in crazy here on the kickoff. They don't. It's just a line drive. Bounce picked up at the 1 yard line. And will be trotted out to the 25 before he's laid out.
This is where the Panthers are going to wish they kept those 3 timeouts instead of 3. Now they only got 1. Got a little over a minute left. See if they can get some points on the board before the half.
So 1st and 10 for Villa and the Panthers from the 25-yard line. That was no better. They could have just let it go into the end zone. They would have gotten the ball at the 25.
One more time to spare.
Instead, you ran it all the way back out to the 25. Those are the types of plays that I think at a higher level, I would say like NCAA D1 teams into the NFL, those are types of plays that will frustrate the heck out of special teams coaches. They will be livid on the sidelines at teams if you know that if you see what's in front of you and you pick up a ball at the 1 yard line, your heels are on the goal line and you only get it to the 25.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything but take time off the clock.
Yeah. I mean, just recently, the ball, the rule has been changed to go to the 25 instead of the 20. I mean, that's huge. 25-yard lines. I mean, it's
well, they've had that rule standing in college for a while, and I think now the NFL just kind of realized that the NCAA had something with doing that. This is going to go nowhere. They're going to somehow fight 4 or 5 out of the play, but they stay in bounds, and now they're going to have to use their last timeout.
That's a referee timeout.
On a referee timeout because there's a Raptors player without a helmet.
And there's a Panthers player down, too.
Down on the sideline. He's over on the sideline. Training staff is attending to him. And there's going to be not much time left. Maybe enough for one play. Depends on how much time this play takes as to if they'll get a second before the half. So Villa sets.
Let's see if Villa will take a shot down the field here.
The 28 of Chris David in the backfield. They're going to go long, intercepted. And this one will be brought all the way back, still on his feet. Kyle Nelson will intercept that one for the Raptors. And Nelson found a little bit of a way to taunt the Black Panthers with a Wakanda Forever sign after the interception.
This could be another scoring opportunity here for the Raptors, who do have some timeouts left. They're in pretty good field position here. You know, get some things going, get some passes to the boundary. Maybe get a field goal here.
47-yard line for the Raptors here with about 30 seconds left to play. All right, 1st and 10. Foley under center.
So they're just gonna take
I think he's just going to knee this.
Interesting.
Yeah, Foley's just going to knee this one and head it to the locker room.
I mean, maybe there's less time than we thought, but
He would have been inside of the play clock, so maybe he just decided why try to bother with it. 16-7 at the halftime break as the Rhode Island Raptors lead over the New England Black Panthers, a battle of 3 and 2 teams trying to find third place in the ECFL Coast Division. We'll take the halftime break and be back. You're watching ECFL football on Fans Only Sports Network.
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
Riddell has been at the forefront of innovation in football equipment. By combining the latest manufacturing methods, cutting-edge technology, and data, we're creating next-generation protection for players. When we introduced SpeedFlex, a shell that flexes to reduce impact forces to the player, we didn't just change the game of helmet design, we created an icon. And that wasn't all. We also introduced our pioneering Insight Smart Helmet technology, collecting impact data that shapes the way we think about head protection. After this step forward, we developed Precision Fit, a process that uses 3D scanning to build a truly customized interior. And now, our Diamond technology reimagines the DNA of the helmet. The new 3D printed lattice liner system uses our latest data to allow impact absorption to be custom tuned. It's this same data that's driving our development of even more customized protection, position-specific helmets, and we won't stop there. We're leading the way to a future where helmets are designed for an individual athlete's playing style, creating a new generation of helmets that are as unique as the players who wear them. Our engineers are designing the future of the game today.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. The next greatest generation is now.
Welcome back to Tucker Field here in Cumberland, Rhode Island. It is 16-7. The Rhode Island Raptors with the lead over the New England Black Panthers. Tim Yeen replacing Matt Jules on play-by-play. Logan Reed replacing Logan Reed. And Logan, first quarter really dominated more so by the Raptors. You know, second quarter continued, but New England getting a touchdown drive in.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, New England being able to switch up their offense after the first few drives really helped them out, put some points on the board here. I'd like to see them come out strong this time around, maybe put another touchdown on the board, make it 14-16. They're definitely going to have to catch up here with this Raptors team. Oh, onside kick there.
Yeah,
they got to get on that.
And it's going to be taken inside the 40 or approximately at the 42-43 yard line. Raptors received in the first half. Now will be the Black Panthers to begin the second in the black uniforms, white numbering. Raptors with the purple jerseys and cool but pretty hard to read gray numbering. First and 10 stationed at the 44. Both teams 3-2 will win, would get either team into a more better playoff position. Second place in the Coastal Conference of the ECFL.
Definitely better to be 500 than 2-4. 2-by-1 set here by the Panthers. One in the backfield. Was that a common look last half? Single high safety by the Raptors on defense. Got two linebackers in a nickel corner. You got a slant route.
This one to the middle, caught. And getting the first down past midfield.
It's a really good catch. I didn't think he was going to hold on to that one. The ball seemed to be popping loose after the catch point.
Cecile Villa, the quarterback for the Black Panthers, doing tons on the ground and through the air. Isaiah Smith with the catch, the wide receiver, playing defensive back also. Sets him up past midfield inside the 41. First down and 10. Second time they've reached past midfield.
Same look pre-snap as they had last play, just switching up the running back.
And this one, another pass from Villa. This one to the sideline now, has positioning, and
is he in? Nope, out of bounds.
Called out of bounds, so that'll make it a second down and 10. Try and get to Nelson Walton Jr.
If he let him a little
Jared
bit.
Costa correction.
If he let him a little bit over the top, oof, that was money.
It had good positioning, just could not stay in bounds. Still at the 41-yard line. Black Panthers had a touchdown pass earlier in the second quarter for their first score of the matchup. At the 13-minute mark, approximately.
Man, emotion that ended around again.
Emotion,
and he's got a
trying
handful
to get
of jersey.
up.
Oh, he's going backwards
trying to
here.
escape and getting pancaked.
That is not where you want to go.
It went the wrong way, absolutely right there, behind the 50-yard line, inside their own territory. Again, makes it for third and extremely long. Isaiah Smith tried to do something with it, but immediately grabbed on the shirt, tried to break away, ran backwards, trying to create some space, instead going the wrong way. Third and 21.
Ooh.
And somebody jumped there. Looks like a false start.
Ooh, looks like they're going to call a false start here in the offense. Ooh. They called a neutral zone infraction.
Wow, so instead of the false start on the offense, it's actually on the defense end. That'll put the Black Panthers in a little bit of an easier position, still 3rd and long.
We're not announcers, we're TV. We're TV. ECFL. Yeah.
Managing the time and play-by-play and broadcasting only on the Fans Only Sports Network. No announcer in sight here at Cumberland.
Safety's playing real deep. They're still on single high, but they're going to play a little deeper here. I'm surprised they're not going into more of a too-high shell here. Cushion on the left side of the field. On the right side, you get straight press.
Third and
Blitz coming
long.
off the side.
Looking left,
Ooh, a lot of pressure.
scrambling and clamped down. 2 defenders crashing right in inside of Vila's space. And add another sack for the Raptors.
We work for our network. Jim hires our network. We don't work for Jim. No, we don't work for Jim. Jim pays our network. We work for our network. Yeah.
And that'll be 4th down inside the 49. What looks to be punt formation.
2 men back there, including the electric returner, number 0, who had that great kickoff return. Let's see if they opt to kick it away from him. Ooh.
And a high punt skying towards the returner on the left side. Working the sidelines, making a couple of tackles before being taken out around the 38-yard line.
Oh, smart. High punt there to Gibbs, not giving him a lot of room to run there either.
Now Raptors looking to expand on their 16-7 lead. Touchdown on offense and a touchdown on special teams for the Raptors. There are 2 touchdowns on offense with a blocked extra point. And this one is going to be a handoff left side. Got room, one man to beat. Trying to break one. Now flooding in front of him is defenders from the Black Panthers. Past midfield and fresh set of downs. Arcel Armstead on the big carry right there. Bringing him inside the 40-yard line. And whistles are blown by the referee. Call timeout by the Panthers. We'll be right back. You're watching East Coast Football League on the Fans Only Sports Network.
Accidents happen, but they don't have to be the cause of financial hardship. Even with health insurance, an accident can result in major medical bills. Let's say you were playing football and an aggressive tackle broke your leg. An ambulance takes you to the emergency room where you were given care, but now you have 3 months of physical therapy before you're back on your feet. Your health insurance will cover a lot of your costs, but you will be required to pay your out-of-pocket maximum. The average out-of-pocket.
And welcome back, everybody, to the East Coast Football League on the Fans Only Sports Network. big run by Arcel Armstead to bring it past midfield for the Raptors. Jimmy and Logan Reed on the call.
Yeah, Raptors, that running game has been there all day. Not really a need to pass the football. It's been there. Running lanes everywhere. It's perfect execution by that offensive line, opening up those running lanes.
Yeah, lots of heavy running, like you said, Logan. Can't be surprised if we see another lengthy drive capitalized by the run game. First and 10, 33. A run inside, breaking free, finding a hole, using the sideline to his advantage, and getting out of bounds inside the red zone, inside the 10-yard line. Anthony Alves, who had a touchdown, with another big run, second big run of the Raptor drive. Fresh set of downs. Looks like at the 10-yard line to be exact. And handoff nearly and will be wrapped at the line of scrimmage. Behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 1.
It's good penetration there by that Panthers defense. First time they've been able to really wrap up the running back in the backfield there.
Yeah, lots of wins for the offensive line for the Raptors, and this time a win for the Black Panthers. Looks to be second and goal.
2-by-2 set here from the Raptors. See if they're going to finally pass the ball here or go with the draw.
Got a man in the backfield. And this one is going to be a pass. Fully fired and a little bit overthrown. And
in behind the receiver.
Intended for Tyler Hazard. Up the middle. Passing not really the biggest strength so far for Rhode Island. Been very reliant on the run game. So now third and goal at the 11-yard line. And this one's going to be a toss out. Run to the outside, swallowed up. Fourth down from the 20. They'll position it. And the drive that was trademarked by 2 huge runs, stalling inside the red zone. $37-yard field goal. Kick up and
blocked.
Wide, and
they got a returner back there.
Oh, using the left sideline, finding space and taken out.
Back to the 20-yard line again.
Back at the 20-yard line.
That's it. Yeah, it's the second time they've tried to do that.
Yeah, another.
They're gonna call running into the kicker.
Wow.
Still fourth down. Yep.
So forget the return right there.
Still fourth down though, but definitely maybe more of a makeable fourth down though. I consider going for it.
So it looks like we're going to try and kick it again.
So this will be 15. It's gonna be they're gonna try to go for it.
And now they're going to try to go for it.
Well, the quarterback's not out there.
Yeah, see.
Foley.
Oh yeah, he is. He's the holder.
No, Foley, number 14.
Oh.
He's on the sideline. So they're going to try to kick this again.
Oh, they got 17.
And
Timeout
whistle.
called, maybe? Missed it anyways, I think. Ooh. Still fourth down, though. An illegal substitution called on the defense.
And now either an even shorter field goal try or a realistic attempt at trying to score a touchdown.
Well, now you're gonna be on now you're on the 10-yard line.
Line of scrimmage at the 10, and very interesting decision to make right now if you're the Raptors.
Nope. Timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout called.
Might end up going for it here.
We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching ECFL on FOSN.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
And we are back in action. It is fourth down at the 10-yard line after a very interesting set of plays we've watched right here, Logan.
Yeah, and after all that, they're still going to decide to kick the field goal. Oh, and he bobbles the snap, and he is up and no good.
What?
And a bobbled snap.
No good.
That'll be no good. Looks like the timing is a little bit off there.
Yeah, it's an interesting little sequence of events there for this game.
It's definitely a drive of all time.
Yeah.
Score still remains 16-7. This time the Panthers with possession of the ball now at the 20-yard line. Hasn't been the best of days offensively for New England.
Definitely would love to put some points on the board here if I were them. 2-by-2 set. This time Raptors on defense in a too-high shell. Figure the Panthers are coming out more pass-heavy this quarter. So.
And looks like another timeout will be taken this time by the Raptors. So, 2 timeouts. And we saw a similar situation happen in the first quarter.
Yeah.
The back-to-back plays in the first timeout was called, which left the Panthers in a little bit of an awkward position at the 2-minute drill of the end of the first half. Vila in shotgun. 1st and 10, one man in the backfield, man in motion as a receiver. It's going to be a fake and an inside handoff. It's only going to go for a couple.
Yeah, it seems like the Raptors are running different variations of that first play they ran, that end around. Just going to motion that receiver, I believe number 4. And either going to hand it off or throw it. Just they're trying to mix it up here on offense.
Call 2nd and 9. At about the 21. A little bit slow to the line, but it looks like in position now. Man in the backfield for the Panthers. Looking left, now trying to scramble. Vila just going to chuck it to a man down the sideline and using the flashy moves to get the first down.
It's a good way to keep your eyes downfield, being the quarterback. I mean, you got to really climb the pocket, evade pressure through that, and still be able to find your running back in the flat.
Made a good decision there. A couple broken tackles, makes way for first down inside for a position at the 30. Two wide left, two wide right. Fresh set of downs with approximately 5 to go.
Too high here for the Raptors.
A low snap, and Vila's going to run left, scrambling, trying to find a man, trying to point, trying to evade defenders, and he's just going to dump it out.
I don't think that's... Did get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't think they're going to throw intentional grounding out of that. It's out of the tackle box, too.
His quarterback just dumping it away. 2nd and 10 at the same position. Got 3 receivers to the right. Safety deep. It's going to be a handoff. And going to get taken down for a gain of about 2 or 3 for 3rd down. Logan, you really, both in the air and on the ground, they haven't been really the most productive.
Have not seen a lot of productivity, and even in moments like this, taking a lot of climb. I mean, it's only the 3rd quarter, but I mean, big divisional game like this, every play counts, and I figure you got to play with some urgency here, and I'm just not seeing any of that.
Yeah, nothing really showing, but
nothing at all.
We'll see what they conjure up on 3rd down in the gun. Going to be a play action fake. Roll out right. Fires deep to the middle. 50-50. And in and about. Looked like Triple coverage is incomplete. Looked like Anthony Alves on the breakup. Now fourth down, it's going to be punt formation once again. Evan Boutelet punting away today for the Black Panthers.
That's third. You were way off.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like that's the end of the third quarter, actually. So, punt will come in after the break. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the fourth quarter here at Tucker Field in Cumberland, Rhode Island. Right now it is the Black Panthers about to punt it away. Boutelet, the punter. And the Rhode Island Raptors hold a strong 16-7 lead.
They're not going to be punting the ball here.
Oh, wow.
They're trying to do something crazy.
And what's this going to be? Play action fake. Running up and just going to get taken down by the neck. Turnover on downs. Raptors take over. And yeah, we have an injury here on the field.
He's hurt. He's out.
And players from both sides kneeling. Right.
He might be out.
Yeah.
And we're going to cut it to commercial. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Scary injury out on the field. Yeah, it looked really scary. But thankfully, got up, got back to the sideline.
Whew. Yeah, that's yeah, take a deep breath there.
Yeah, good thing. And now the Raptors have possession. On first down inside enemy territory.
Ice cream truck over.
And it's going to be a run. And going to get smoked up. Going to be about a gain of around 2 for a 2nd and 8. Tim Mean and Logan Reed on the call. Will likely be on the call for some athletic events for high school sports.
Yeah.
You know anything you're excited about, Logan?
Yeah, a lot of unanswered questions with my alma mater, Cranston West. I'd like to see how they come out offensively without Marcus Chung.
Yeah.
Other than that, it should be a good year. Should be a fun season to watch.
And hopefully the same goes for Mike Rams and East Center Bowl. And this one's going to be a toss.
Shot
Run
out of
on
a
the
cannon.
outside. Bursting speed inside the 5. Can he get to the line?
1 yard line. No signal.
And
Probably down at the 1.
yeah, they're going to call it down.
Another officiating timeout there.
Timeout taken. Yeah, both spotted at the 1 yard line. And an injured player, so we're going to cut it to commercial.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Yeah, all 22.
Welcome back. 16-7 after the injury timeout. Raptors station at the 1 yard line after another huge run. Tim Yee and Logan Reed on the call right there, right here.
Looking to cash in and go up 2 scores, 3 scores at least. Oh, the ball came out. And that
Fumble.
looks like Panthers ball.
Huge point in the game right now.
And no signal. Touchback. Yep, Panthers ball.
Panthers recover. They get the touchback.
Huge missed opportunity there for the Raptors.
And now the Black Panthers in a much better position now than if they were to allow another touchdown. One of the few cases where running it may have been the good option. Shout out to Super Bowl 49.
Oh. Game gives me nightmares.
Oh. I mean, a good thing. Not a huge Seahawks fan.
No, yeah, I'm not a Seahawks fan. I would, as a Seahawks fan, I don't know how I would have handled that.
First and 10 at the 20. Yeah, we got the drone operator with some awesome equipment.
It's a pretty sweet ride he's on.
Yeah. I think that's a hoverboard. Remember when those were?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
popular?
I could never ride one of those. I never figure it out.
Yeah. Looked fun, but never really got the hang of it. First and 10, rolling left, trying to find running room. Gain of a couple for Vila. And it's going to set up a 2nd and 3. Have to get to the 30 for the first down.
changing up some of the pre-snap.
Two wide left, two wide right. Ball at the left hash. It's going to be a play action fake. Dropping back. Vila on the run again to the left side. Flipping past. And going to fire and launch it deep. Caught. First down and more. Trying to break free. One man to beat past midfield. And taken out of bounds inside the Raptor 40.
Really good job at extending the play there by that quarterback and being able to find his guy down the field like that and make some moves downfield.
A reminder of another Seahawks moment for a Seahawks player. Shout out Russell Wilson. A fresh set of downs. Try to make something up there.
It's okay. You're good.
Yeah. I don't know what no idea what I tried to come up with, but you live and you learn.
It's okay. Yeah. Safety's playing real deep. They're really giving him the middle of this field.
Play action fake. Vila on the move again. This one
Ooh,
is
I don't
just
know.
going to get
Might be
dumped
intentional
away.
grounding. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to call it.
Yeah. Flags flying.
No one's in the area. Still in the tackle box. Didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. That pretty much fills all the boxes of intentional grounding.
No, they're going to pick it up.
They're waving it off?
Say something else.
Wow.
Yeah, but even if...
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know. I don't.
It's gonna be incomplete second down, but they're not gonna penalize the yardage. Vila escaping with that one. Second and 10, another pass. This one down the sideline.
It's got him.
Caught in double coverage. Taken out inside the 20.
It's a good catch. It's a good ball, too. Finally seeing some tempo out of here at this Panthers offense. Play with some urgency. Try if they can score here.
Isaiah Smith adjusting for the grab. Yeah. Feed him. Yeah. Smith absolutely cooking up the defense. First down inside the 15. An empty backfield. Vila looking, running right, gonna try to go in, and
touchdown.
He's gonna be easy going for the touchdown. Vila puts the Black Panthers in to a 16-13 with extra point, trying to make it 16-14.
That blocked extra point becomes huge now.
Yeah. Blocked extra point earlier, now becoming a huge talking point as we are closing the fourth. We're getting close to closing out the game. And Evan Boudelet trying to boot it in for the extra point.
16-13 Raptors, yeah.
Oh, good blocked.
They're going to have a return opportunity here.
And ball on the ground, picked up by the Raptors. Raptors going to try this again. And it's going to be recovered. Stop of the play. Chaotic turn of events. Keeps it 16-13.
That was some Aussie Rules football rugby stuff.
I love it. I love it. Why not? Get scrappy. I love it. Why not?
And it will remain a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. So now the conversation shifts from that blocked field goal earlier to now another blocked field goal, this time on the Panthers side.
Panthers looking for a quick stop here. Just to get the ball back, maybe score, take the lead for the first time today.
One score game.
What's going to be looked back on upon is that fumble at the 1 yard line. That's huge.
Yeah. And another talking point. A lot of talking points we made in a huge game for playoff standings. And now Boudoulet to kick it off.
Yeah, they gotta protect the onside. They gotta protect the potential onside.
And it's going to be a
Deep
low
kick.
one.
Ooh.
Going to be taken in. Picked up at the 15. It's going to be returned. And
Still
trying to slip through and going to break a lot of tackles to be positioned in good territory at the 40-yard line. And I've said many times before, for the Raptors, it's been the ground game at their greatest strength, and now they're trying to round out the clock. You kind of should expect them to continue to pound it on the ground. Again, it's 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Probably going to be a handoff right at the gut here. Yep.
In single back formation, it will be a handoff and powering through for a gain of about 7 or 8 yards. They'll call it a 7-yard gain. Under center is Foley again. 2nd down and 3 have to reach midfield for the 1st down mark.
Look at the same thing here.
Yeah, well, another handoff and going to be
Nothing.
stomped at the line. Or at least for just a minuscule gain.
It's quite a big play here. 3rd down, 2. Could be a big stop here.
Got a hyped up crowd, kind of.
It's a big play here. Crowd's on their feet. Place is shaking right now.
3rd and short. This one a
Oh, they're gonna shoot the
handoff,
gap,
and they're gonna
and
get
nothing.
taken down behind the line.
That's
Negative gain.
big. Let's see, what we seeing, a punt or?
Huge play defensively for New England. 4th down and 3.
We're gonna see a punt.
We figure about 5. We have no clue.
And Panthers gonna have an opportunity to go down the field and take the lead now.
Panthers, they haven't had the lead the entire game.
No, this is huge.
One man deep as returner. High snap.
Oh!
And nearly blocked, but got away in time. Ball rolling to the 10.
Ooh.
Gonna get taken down at the 10.
Panthers are gonna have to go almost the length of the field here. See if we can John Elway this drive.
Yeah, shout out John Elway with that huge drive versus the Bill Belichick Browns.
Yeah. Nick Saban was the defensive coordinator of that team too.
Wow. Tons of history being unfolded.
I'm your useless football history knowledge guy.
You ever done that NFL grid yet?
NFL grid?
Yeah, the one where it's like...
Yeah. Those are interesting. Saw one with Pat Surtain yesterday. They quizzed him on it, and I saw one with Mike Tomlin. Interesting stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, fun game.
Yeah.
Daily. Again, 1st and 10 from the 10. Counting roughly under 3 minutes to go.
Let's see what they can get going here.
Oh yeah, 7!
Some pre-snap going on.
Three wide left. Yeah.
Start off with a run. That's going to go 1 or 2.
You're not going to go for much either way. You gain of roughly 1. So now at the 11.
Panthers taking their time here, which is... I don't quite understand. You know, you had a running play. Clock is moving. I mean, you've got to get down the whole length of the field here.
It takes somewhat of a miracle. Looking to throw. Running right and just going to dump it off and...
Nothing. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, we're likely about to reach the 2-minute mark. It was optimism early when they were under 5 minutes to go, roughly, but unsure right now.
Yeah, they got to push the ball downfield a little here more. It's about 3rd and 10.
Need a big conversion here and gonna get smacked down behind the line once again. Another sack for the ferocious Raptor line.
It's 4th down. This is gonna be the game right here. This offensive line needs to give their quarterback a little more time here if they want to be successful.
And
timeout called. Raptors.
Timeout.
Panthers.
We'll bring it to commercial.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Huge moment here to me and Logan Reed on the call. It is 4th down and long behind the 5. What was initially optimism at the punt for the Raptors has turned into
very interesting. Is there enough time left where they can punt the ball? I mean,
no, because this is going to be where they're going to get this punt. Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's not like this punter's going to kick it to the opposite goal line here. I don't know. I don't really like this call very much.
2 returners deep for the Raptors.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
High, low, and
I mean, what
mishandled, but taken in away.
And
anyway,
now it's probably going to be a touchdown.
And that'll be a return touchdown.
Just why I don't quite understand why you do that. I mean, it's pretty much the game right there. 4th and 10. Obviously you don't have a punter.
What? Did they just call it back?
Whoa.
That's going to boot the ball 50 yards.
Did they just call it back?
Unclear.
They call him out of bounds.
Saying he probably stepped out here, but
out of the 3.
Wow.
Out of the 3.
Another potential touchdown cut short for the Raptors.
But still, I still can't really get over that decision there. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of boneheaded.
If the Raptors manage to hold on, they'll be 4-2. And for the Black Panthers, they may have just hammered their own nail in their own coffin. Just need a big defensive stop here. First and goal. Gonna be a run. Trying to break through.
They're gonna get the stop.
And called short.
That's going to be a 2-minute warning here from Cumberland.
Hit the 2-minute warning. 16-13. Raptors knocking at the door.
I mean, if you want to put it into perspective, if the Panthers went for it on 4th down and didn't convert, the Raptors would have the ball pretty much right where they have the. They probably have. I mean, pretty much right where they have the ball right now. I mean, I don't know. That's
Here's
a touchdown.
A run, and that is a touchdown call, and that is likely
going to be the game.
Yeah, likely the game. So 22-16 right now the score. Extra point. Might not really change too much whether it's a make or a miss. Kick is up and it's good.
There's a flag on the field.
Looks like the call declined.
It's maybe the Panthers will try to go down and score one more, but that will most likely be the game. And I mean, honestly, you got to look back on that 4th and 10, that decision to punt instead of go for it. Who knows what could have happened on that play? I mean, maybe you convert, maybe you don't convert, but there's a penalty on the other team. I mean,
if the Raptors manage to hold on, depending on how the schedule unfolds, they position themselves for second in the Coastal Conference. This one a low kick, gonna get bounced at the 23, bouncing inside.
Still in bounds.
We're taken in at the 5. And still pushing where it's gonna be taken down past the 25 around the 27, 28 yard line. So first down at the 29 actually. So they're going to position themselves. An empty formation. First and 10 at the 29 in their own territory. Roll out right, Vila.
He's just going to try to get something going here.
Yeah, that's going to be caught and taken inbounds.
Clock continues to tick. Probably most likely less than a minute left. Oh. Referee timeout there.
Yeah, timeout. Helmet. Yeah, helmet flew out. Vila with just a quick check down.
Might just have to throw this one up here.
It is 2nd and short. Second and 2 to be exact.
Oh, big
and a
neutral zone
push.
infraction.
Yeah, multiple
Jeez.
flags flying out. So fresh set of downs. Ball being played at the 42. Is
Picked off.
Picked off. That's likely
That's
the
gonna be it.
game. Huge return. Tripped up inside the 40, and that's ball.
Second pick of the game there. It's he's just gonna probably throw that up, kind of a prayer. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
Likely it, besides maybe one more play.
That's it. Nope, that's it. They called it. They just ran the play clock. That's it.
They call game. 23-16 your final score. Raptors, who practically second in the Coastal Conference. Panthers move back down to 500. In the game that has determined a lot of playoff positioning, Raptors win it. Tim Mew, Logan Reed, Matt Jones on the crew. Thank you guys for watching. Signing out. Have a good evening.